recap last session.
Lehem.
The bard. Everyone looks at the bard expectantly.
Yes. That's you.
I made a really nice recap last time, but not so much this time, so it'll be a little rougher. But yeah, we were waiting for the sample basket. We got the sample basket, is what the session started with, and everything looked huge and delicious. And we were waiting till 6 p.m. when the church ended, so we could approach without trouble. We pretty much walked right into the church, which I don't think anybody expected. But we got in there, and there was a click, and we couldn't get back out. And eventually we went inside, and we kind of deceived them into thinking that we were new initiates, I think. Dorman, I believe, acted like he was the town guard.
Yep, that was a lot of fun.
So yeah, we got in and we listened to some of what they talked about, and we noticed there was a paladin guy in the front row who was dying, and they pretty much kind of reluctantly welcomed us into their creepy religion, and they asked us to give our souls, at which point we were all pulled our weapons out and had a big fight. In the fight, I established that my back left leg is my lucky cat's paw. And then we killed the paladin. I tried to rifle through his pockets, but Terrell stopped me. He said that it wouldn't be right. And in the next room, we found another paladin, and we killed both of them. And eventually, we found this alchemist guy's brother, and he says we can't leave. And he showed us outside. There's a bunch of creepy eyeballs.
And Gray kind of stopped anyone else from approaching the window because he's the first one that's looked outside.
Yeah. And I think that was it. Chaz, did I miss anything?
No, you got it good. Take an inspiration.
Cool. I think I already got one, but I'll take it. Put that one in the bank.
Yeah, inspiration. The resource everyone forgets about.
I try not to, but I hope that shit gains interest.
Please don't say bank.
Lol.
Sorry. Triggered.
So, Gray, when you see all this stuff outside, how do you respond?
For one, I would like to actually make an attempt at knowledge about something like this. Because Gray's been slowly piecing together all the information about this region, its supposed god, which is very much akin to this region and nowhere else. And now there is some weird magical barrier thing going on that he has no idea about.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana check.
Since speaking of inspiration, I'm going to use my inspiration and make this an advantage.
Oh.
You cannot piece together what's going on right now.
Good. That's the way I like things. I like being in the dark.
Well, you can't get much darker than this.
Yeah. Actually, it's a pun on shadow magic, but moving on.
The room is quiet. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Oh. The room is quiet, save for the whimpering of the cultist that you have trapped in his room. The man is thin and pale, with a shock of black hair reaching back from his head, betraying a receding hairline. He has the face of a young man and the eyes of someone much more older and afraid. There are wrinkles around his cheeks and eyes that resemble, or they're bags. Looks like he hasn't slept very well. He says, Are you going to kill me?
I'm going to call out to this because everything else is quiet other than this man talking. Do not kill him. We need him alive.
Do we, though?
Yes, we do. He is the most knowledgeable of this place, and he is the only one that can leave it.
I mean,
What's that?
what makes you say that?
Well, he said it himself, did he not?
He said he could get us out of here?
No. He can leave. We cannot. Until we find whatever is causing this barrier, we will not be able to leave. Better have him here with us to identify anything we find that may be the cause of this. He may be ignorant to a lot of things, perhaps even to what makes this barrier. But he can identify things that we cannot.
All right,
I
then.
can tell you where you are, if you want.
We're not on the material plane anymore, are we?
No.
Hmm.
What do you mean we're not on the material plane? We're just in a house in a town.
The church is displaced. It exists where Opilia came from.
Well, what plane is it then?
I believe we are in the void.
It's called the Umbra Plane. Some magicians
Oh.
refer to it as the Deep.
I start cursing under my breath.
Can I roll Arcana to know something about that?
Sure.
Yeah, I also so I have a history that I sailed with Githyanki on the Astral Sea for a while. Would I know anything about the Umbral Plane maybe from that time?
Could I...
Ooh.
Jez, may I?
1 second. So we've got 3 people wanting to do things. I need to sort this out.
Yes.
Dorman, I'll give you the results of your Arcana check in just a moment.
All right.
Due to your history, Oscar, you may also roll an Arcana check at advantage. And Gray, you wanted to roll another Arcana check, is that right?
I'm asking you as the GM, is it necessary for me to roll a check for this, or is this something that my character would have knowledge of?
I don't think this is something your character would have knowledge of. The knowledge of the knowledge of the planes is pretty common. The knowledge of something called an Umbra plane is not.
Hmm. Okay, fair.
So yes, it's a DC 20 Arcana check.
No.
Okay. So, Oscar, you've heard some of the Umbra plane. Think of them as supraplanes, planes layered over the other planes, planes that exist in a form over and under each of the other planes of existence. Think of them almost as clothing for the other planes. There's the Astra plane and the Umbra plane. You don't know much about the Astra plane. That was not something that came up much in your conversation with the Githyanki. But the Umbra plane, that's somewhere you should never go. Men go mad studying the Umbra plane. People die trying to research the Umbra plane. The bottom of it serves, think of it as the bottom of the world in the most literal cosmic sense. And down here, deeper than the deepest sea, There are things that grow fat and mighty on the cast-offs of magic, the remnants of spells. And what this man just told you, and Dorman, you're aware of some of this as well, what this man just told you is that Ophilia is a creature from the deep, from the Umbra plane.
Okay. Dorman will share this, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
So this goddess is something that dwells in the muck of the multiverse.
Like I said, the void.
I would turn to Terrell and I would be like, Terrell, can you feel the connection to your god? Like, are you still good, bro?
Eep,
Yeah.
eep, eep. Sure. Yes, absolutely. My faith, it grows stronger by the minute.
Can you cast magic?
I mean, we can try.
Yeah, maybe we're beyond the gods out here.
Is that something we need to ask God?
I think so.
You can try.
I mean, do you want me to burn a spell? Maybe like somebody with cantrips? Maybe better suited for that?
So, I guess meta-wise, Ches, would you say that he could emanate some of his power, not actually casting a spell, but like attempting to tap into it and see if anything happens, as opposed to him actually burning a spell to test this theory? How would you want to handle this?
Terrell, why don't you try to go ahead and lay on hands yourself? Since it looks like you're maybe a little bit hurt.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's lay hands 5 points.
You lay on hands for 4 points. The 5th point is expended without an effect.
Oh no.
So did it work?
Yes, but actually no. Magic seems to be diminished of some kind here. Still works, yes, but not as effective as it would be.
Holy magic, you mean?
That doesn't sound good.
I can cast spells. I have not had any problems doing so thus far. But my powers are not divine.
Can I try and firebolt Apothon to make sure magic works?
Sure.
No! What do you know? I start scrambling and trying to slap his hands to like make him stop. Like stop. I want to find out. You could shoot our hostage. You know, we can heal him, right?
You don't have to do that. No, I can answer your questions. Please don't.
So,
Yeah, ask him about the magic.
You should be able to cast. If your magic is from a divine source, I don't imagine it works down here. Please don't kill me.
No, you're all right as long as you're useful. Sit there blubbering,
Indeed.
though. I enjoy that.
Yes, tell us more about this religion and this umbral plane. What do you know?
I mean, I'm one of the priests. I know just about everything.
then explain.
It looks like he's thinking very hard, and he says, "Well, I know some. I know that the Dekus Fen began when Dekus Vim, the founder of the town, forged a covenant with Ophilia. I don't know how he found her. I don't know how she came to the surface, but he forged a covenant with Ophilia.
We know this already.
She
Go ahead.
promised her worship and the faith of the people who lived here, the people who were born here, and in turn, she promised that people born here would never suffer, would never want for anything.
We also know this. Let us skip the formalities of this history. We all know how this knowledge affects the rest of us, yes? Gestures to the rest of the party.
Yes, of course.
Certainly, we were all there.
We are not here for preaching or history lesson. We are here for useful information. This is why you're alive right now. So,
I don't know. You think it's useful? Are you
Where
getting
is-
more specific?
where is the heart of this corruption?
But what do you mean the heart? She's out there.
Let's start simpler. Who else do we have to worry about inside this church?
It's another one of those paladins upstairs. At least one of the neophyte, and another priest. His British accent just disappeared. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay,
What
very
did
good.
we find in the well? What if we threw you in the well?
Do you want the nice answer? Or do you want the honest answer?
The
I
honest
won't-
answer would be nice because that
I think you'll find a bunch of bodies at the bottom of that well. I think it's all a bunch of bollocks.
Then why do I keep seeing some deranged, pale-faced, black-haired, natty girl keep trying to invade my thoughts every time I get close to it?
What?
Listen, that well has made me bleed out of my nose more times than I can count, and I didn't even realize what the hell it was until after I damn near fricasseed my brain.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh.
I mean, neither really, but these guys keep saying they see stuff.
You shut your damn cat mouth. I know what I saw, okay? One second I'm looking in a well, the next second I'm screaming something about being part of the bounty. I swear, I think that thing got to me somehow.
If I was to guess, I'd say that well is being turned into a portal.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was my first thought. Honestly, was like, how would they put? Like, we know that this has been going on for like hundreds of years, and they've been keep putting bodies like in coffins down the well, and like that didn't make sense at all to me. Like they'd pile up and fill up the well in no time.
But they haven't. So
So-
either that well is very deep, or not many people die here, or it is a
Something-
portal.
Yeah, I
Me
like the
or-
portal theory.
But what if something's just eating the bodies?
That's possible.
Well, what's he doing with all the wood from all the coffins and stuff?
Why are these
It's not-
strange children that only some of us can see crawling out and beckoning us into this well?
It's not only the coffins. Like they don't. The coffins are for when someone dies unnaturally.
Explain.
The thought goes that we are the bounty. The people that live here. We are Opilia's bounty. That's so the idea is that you live here your entire life. You eat the food, you drink the water, you partake of her blessing your entire life, and then at a point she determines, you descend into the well and become a part of her.
Ah,
What significance does the well have? Why would you feed your dead to the well? If Deacus Vin met Opilia on the banks of the river, how does the well tie into the entire thing?
It was said to lead right to it. It was how you enter your final communion. It's how Deacus himself entered his final communion with Opilia. Or so it's said. There, obviously.
Did Deacus do this of his own accord while he was alive? Did he pass away before they threw him into the well?
Legend goes that Deacus woke one morning, old and frail. Had himself some of the food straight from the trees. You're not technically supposed to do that. You're not supposed to take the food right off the trees. It's supposed to be prepared first. But he ate an apple off of the tree and began to swell. Youth returned to his body, vigor returned to his step, and we all thought, well, not we, but they all thought to themselves, the word went around the town, it's a miracle. Deacus was his old self, but his next step was to throw himself in the well. He left instructions. He left what became the text of Opilia, the Book of the Bounty. He left rules for our daily lives, an admonishment never to leave the town, and a promise that when we were ready, when Opilia called to us, we were to descend into the well and give ourselves to Opilia.
That's pretty creepy.
That's why I
Once again, you know nothing of this pale child. No mention of this anywhere in your texts.
No mention. There's mention of the avatar of Opilia, a beautiful, fulsome woman.
Right? Okay. Go ahead.
So maybe that thing you guys keep seeing isn't Opelia. Maybe it's something else.
Or maybe it's her true form. This does not matter.
No, you misunderstand. That out there in the dark is her true form. That thing in the dark. The thought has haunted me since I first entered this church. But
You sound disgusted, terrified for a man of faith.
I'm not a man of faith. I'm here because it kept me out of the fields. At first it was because it kept me out of the fields. Then it was because they told me I couldn't leave. Not...
No,
So you can't leave this place.
kind of like
you have to
nudge
go to the top of the tower and ring the bell.
And then
Oh.
what?
and go to the bottom of the pit and ring the other bell.
No, you have to...
Dark Souls. Anyway,
You have to go to the top of the belfry and ring the bell.
why?
That brings the church back from the abyss long enough for people to enter.
Ah. Oh, okay. So it's like a time thing.
Yes.
This whole church always exists outside on the material plane, though, correct? I mean, there was a gigantic stone church every time we passed in the square, right? Or passed by and saw it down the lane in the square.
The interior of that church is hollow. It's just scaffolding and walls. There's no pews, there's no altar, there's no decoration. The moment you step through the doors, you are brought into this one, the Church in the Abyss. the Holy Void.
I nudge Possum in the back and I say, he doesn't sound very loyal to their cause. Why don't you convince him to work with us?
So, what anchors this place?
Opila. Her will.
Then where is the portal? We entered through the doorway.
The doorway itself is the portal. The doors to this church, the building you entered in the material plane, those doors are the portal to this particular building in the void.
So if we took the doors off or destroyed them, what would you imagine would happen?
I don't know.
I can't imagine they can be destroyed from this side.
No.
I'm sure that has been tried at some point.
There are people who tried to escape. Once they learned the truth of it, what Ophilia was, it's harder for some to worship an impossibly huge thing outside.
So, the bell lies above. What is at the bottom of this place?
This is the bottom floor. Here you'll find the dining hall, my room. On the second floor, you'll find more living quarters.
Then why is there a stairway that goes down in the hall?
It only goes upward, and Ches says, the DM says, that is a mistake of the drawing, and
No
not,
worries.
So,
Yeah, no worries.
Yep.
Well, then I don't say that. Gray just continues, says, so there's more paladins and more priests inside this place.
there were 3 paladins that came from Coril. They annoyed Decius to the point that he had them brought here. And when they stared outside, when he showed them the void, it broke their minds.
Well, gesturing to the rest of the group, it looks like we have to go ring a bell so we can leave. And then, as I said before, seems that we will have to go inside that well.
I like ringing bells. It's something I'm good at.
I don't.
But the well, I don't know.
I'd always thought that there was nothing at the bottom of the well, but you made a good point. Either something's down there eating the bodies, or they would have piled up by now, surely.
There is some reason that this entity wants you all to dump the dead inside that well. I don't know why, but it is something that we need to find out. The doors to this church should be at best destroyed once we leave. But That should be reserved for the end, I think. For I don't know if it will matter. Even without access to this realm, others will continue doing what they have been doing for hundreds of years.
Oh yeah, we should definitely shut it down if we can, but I think first we got to ring a bell, and then before that, we got to decide what we're doing with this guy. I'm gonna raise my flute menacingly again.
Please, not jazz. Anything but jazz.
Do we need to do anything to him? Do you want to come with us?
I'm totally
Right.
gonna start playing jazz.
Hi.
You're making me want to go get my clarinet out of the closet.
There is a moment where he looks like he's about to respond, and then the church itself, the ground, the walls, all rumble with the shock of something huge hitting the side of the building.
I don't remember asking you.
He stumbles, the man stumbles. Did I ever give you his name?
No, I don't think so.
Mm.
I didn't get in.
Well, if I did, his name is now Diego, because I like that name. His name is Diego.
Because go Diego, go.
Sniper, no sniping.
All right. What is he doing?
He says, I'll come with you. We need to get out of here. I don't think she likes that I told you all this.
Well, unless the walls have ears, and I didn't see any out there. He gestures to the door. Lead the way.
We need to ring that bell, don't we?
I'll see if I can. Just a moment. And Diego heads up the stairs.
Follow
and-
behind.
Azul Dorman.
Okay. I need a marching order before I move you over.
I don't want to be in the front.
Also, I could not figure out how to get the update on drop thing to work with the new advanced lighting.
Yeah, I think we discussed that. That's not doable.
So you're gonna see some of the eyes. That does not count as you seeing out into the void.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Get in there, Charlie. Yeah.
So Gray first.
Do you want to go first, Gray?
Meta-wise, no. The squishy person should not be at the head of the party, but,
I think in character wise, he probably would be like the guy right after him, though, right?
Yeah, he would be somewhere near the front, like, for sure.
I'll be first. I was expecting it.
Yeah.
Because this is like
Alright.
your shit, you know.
Mm.
Like your guy is probably like enthralled.
Not the word I would choose, but yeah.
No,
Also, I did not see any of the eyes on the transfer over to this other section. By the way, Chaz.
Okay, good.
Also, we got eyeball icons. Does that represent something I don't remember?
I think that was from the dark vision from the battle.
Oh, okay. I'm turning that shit off. I keep thinking I'm blinded or something.
I think the dark
Okay.
vision. I don't know if the dark vision's still necessary or not.
Yeah.
Diego is first up the stairs, and he sort of, as he gets up the stairs, he holds up his hands and says, I've brought some recruits," and he looks back at the rest of you. We need to get them sorted out. I need to show them the bell so that one of them can ring it. What, all of them? Yes. And Diego is going to make a deception check.
Go,
Oh, boy.
Diego, go.
Shit. All right. The guy gives you guys kind of an eye, like a long look, stare, and then says, "Yeah, fine. Yeah, fine. Whatever." Okay. And he lets you guys pass. You see another one of the paladins languidly standing in one of the living quarters as though he is just staring at the wall. You want to stop or anything?
Nope.
Is
Okay.
that this guy or is it a different one?
It's this guy.
Okay.
By your count, that would have been the last of the paladins. This is just a transition.
Oh no.
Ignore
Where
that.
is everything? Where is everything?
Where am I? Savoy.
You enter the bell tower. Can you guys see anything at all?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
I can see a single room. Also, if you hold shift and then hold click to ping, it'll pull everyone there, Jez.
There we go.
There we go. Now I can see where I am. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no problem. So, you enter the bell tower. This apparently has also served as a makeshift holding cell. There's one major thing. The paladin that you saw as you came up the stairs was missing an arm. There are manacles chained to the wall up here, and still clinging to one to one manacle is an arm that it looks like it's been ripped off of somebody.
Mm.
Oh.
The bell hangs above you, huge and quiet.
I think I speak for everyone when I say ring that shit.
Diego says, "I'll ring the bell," and he does. And I need wisdom saves from everybody.
Oh no.
Give us. Oh.
I just did wisdom. How do you do save?
Are you using roll
Skills.
20 or are you using D&D
roll 20.
Beyond? I couldn't tell
Okay,
you.
Skills.
10.
I love how almost all of my wisdom saves are just matching up perfectly with the fact that I'm a warlock. Like, I've seen weirder shit than this.
So, I want to make sure about something before I do this. None of you, not one of you, rolled an insight check on Diego, did you?
I was never
Son
asked
of a
to.
bitch. Son
was
of a
never-
bitch, you're right.
Yeah,
that's the kind of thing that we
thought
gotta
I
volunteer.
definitely thought of it, but I was never asked to, so I didn't even bother.
Wait,
I was like,
The way I typically run insight checks is that if they say something that seems weird, you have to roll it. I'm not gonna. That to me, that would spoil the surprise if someone's lying to you. If I go, okay, now roll an insight check.
I mean,
Yeah,
fair.
no, that's fine. Yeah, I mean,
That's totally fair.
Yeah, I agree.
what does he do?
There's a,
You,
he beat everyone's passive insight is what I'm guessing, eh?
Yes. His base his base deception
God.
would beat everyone's passive insight. That being said, all of you also failed this wisdom check.
Fuck. 18 failed. Okay.
DC 20. You're unconscious.
Oh shit, we're all knocked out.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, wait, isn't there an elf in the party?
I'm an elf.
He
there
can't
are
be-
two elves in the party,
Yeah.
and
they
they're not
can't-
asleep.
Oh, okay.
They are not
Yeah,
asleep. They are unconscious.
Okay.
For the same reason that elves can't typically dream and we're dreaming. You hear a massive cracking noise, a rumbling, and then in the backs of your heads, the building pressure of increasingly loud noise as a voice says, want, 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 want. And then it gets so loud that you can't process it. You can't comprehend the noise, and everything goes black.
All right, good campaign, everybody. Yeah, let's.
So about Shadowrun, I was
Yeah,
thinking,
about the Shadowrun game. Yeah.
All right, now I expected that you guys were going to have a combat on that second floor. I didn't expect you to do all this. So I need about 15 minutes to finish setting up my map for then what happens next.
Okay.
Can you all give me that time?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Yep.
gonna go
Alright.
grab a drink.
Which is our unconscious bodies
Hey.
being dumped into the bottom of that well. Hey.
I remember that cat word.
Hey.
I love that cat word.
Hey, Matt.
I went to go get a drink.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna.
Oh,
Just close my character sheet. Constitution.
That is
Ooh.
not the right thing. There it is.
Yep, I am screwed.
Apotham, you take 2 poison damage as a horrible scent assails your nostrils. You all smell it. It is the scent of decay and sweat and blood. And you realize you are kneeling or on your hands and knees or however you are waking up on what appears to be a floor made of flesh.
Oh, joy.
Pink and pulsing. That same flesh comprises the walls and ceiling of your chambers. Every so often you hear a loud "Edum, edum," and a steady rhythmic pulse rumble throughout the walls and ceiling. Kadum, kadum. The doors
Is
are
that a
closed.
heartbeat?
The doors, there are membranes that are shut in front of you, preventing you from seeing beyond them.
How long have we been unconscious?
You're not sure.
Chez,
Your guess.
He didn't turn on the setting for walking through walls.
What's that? Oh, hang on.
This is my nod to, like, was it a short rest? Was it a long rest?
Oh, it was a long rest.
Okay, cool.
Everybody should heal up to full HP
Hey,
Except for me,
And-
apparently.
and recover all your features.
and prepare to die.
I was like, I am not taking this as a good thing right now.
Yeah, everyone get to full health so that he can have a real TPK.
I'm okay with these things.
I mean, he doesn't want to one shot us with like a fireball or anything.
Chaz, I also can't see my screen.
You're never gonna let that go, are you?
It was my first character death. I fucking love that story.
It's so good.
Careful with the walls.
I
Yeah,
told
I'm
that story not too long ago, actually, to somebody.
I've got a black screen, by the way, Chaz.
Yep, you don't have dark vision. There's no light.
Ah, never mind.
That's fine.
Got it.
Cool. Wait, I do. I can't see anything.
Also, if you had a sword, shield, warhammer, knife, or spellcasting focus, it is not currently in your possession.
Fuck.
Wait, you didn't say rapier. I still have mine then.
I said
Haha.
sword.
That's not a sword.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Supposed to be
yes.
sick.
What about crossbows?
A rapier is a sword, my dude.
Your
Wait,
weapons
sick.
your weapons have been taken from you.
Okay, got it.
No weapons,
Including my flute.
no spell focuses or component pouches or anything.
Right.
All right, let's see. What spells can I cast?
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. Anything
Can't
without
cast
them.
that one. I don't need
Ka-dum.
it.
Ka-dum.
I can't cast that one. That sucks. Can't cast that. That also sucks.
I think I can still cast like everything unless I need a flute or something.
You still have your flute.
Yeah, I only have like one M spell.
Oh, Thaumaturgy. I can't cast Minor Illusion. Eldritch Blast is good. Guidance is good. Getting Message. Jason's good. Okay.
Okay, there's a creepy membrane here,
Yes.
and I assume we're like separated. I'm just in here with Dorman.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Chaz, I
wanna-
can't see anything.
Cool.
Thank you.
I want to pull out my cat claws, and this one here looks like a thinner, like fleshy wall.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to cat claw the fleshy wall, just like a slit.
Okay.
I'm
Go on.
going to ask Notapotham if he has any leather on him.
I mean my armor.
I'm gonna,
Oh wait,
Well-
I don't have that, do I?
You do. You have your armor, just no weapons.
So yes, I'm wearing my leather, but I can't really take that off.
Yeah. I'm going to. How much of it do I need? Is the question. Let me see here.
Oscar, you see what I've put down, don't you?
But yeah, there's some spooky. Are they like blood monsters?
They're very similar to the gibbering mouthers that you saw Greer and Granny Waxweather turn into.
Have they spotted us?
Cool.
They definitely heard you claw open the membrane.
I was quiet.
I didn't see no
Alright.
stealth room.
I'm gonna take the small key that I have on my person. Unless did they take that from me? The
They did
iron
not.
key. Okay, I'm gonna take the iron key, and I'm gonna say to Botham, stand still for a second, and I'm going to take the key and like slowly cut into like with the teeth on the side of the armor just to see if I can get a small pinch of leather off of his armor.
Sure. Apotham, do you let this happen?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it's
that
like
works.
what, a hit point of my hardness, basically. Like I still have good armor on. It's just
Nice.
No, your armor is not affected by
yeah.
the process.
All right. So he takes that little piece and then he's like, "This will do." And he's going to cast Mage Armor. There. And now I do not feel quite as naked.
I'm gonna cut back to cat and owl in trouble. And, yeah, I'm gonna pull out my flute and I'm gonna start tooting frantically. I'm trying to. So like mechanically speaking, I realize that the guy is a lot further than 1 minute away from me. Maybe not a lot closer than that, so I won't get this off. But that's like what I'm trying to do. And I mostly
Okay.
am trying to make a lot of noise to alert allies if they're nearby.
You guys hear frantic fluting from somewhere nearby.
You also hear, "Oh, shut up!" And then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at this thing and step in front of Apotham.
Got it. Yep, your powers come from your pact, not your spellcasting focus.
Nope. Now I do need my focus to cast certain spells, but not Eldritch Blast.
Nope.
The focus replaces material components as long as they don't have a gold cost.
Exactly. So do you want me to go ahead and roll that, or do you want to wait for us to roll initiative?
No, you can go ahead and roll that. I moved him up to you without initiative, so yeah.
22
That's
to hit.
definitely a hit.
Takes 7 force damage.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Hmm?
Y'all are going to need this. What level are you?
4.
You should be level 5.
Oh shit. Okay. Give me half a minute. What the fuck do I get at level 5?
I meant to tell you that while on the break. I am so sorry. Everyone become level 5. So here's the thing. We're going to roll initiative for our Dorman and Oscar. At the top of the round, the players in the cells will give a chance to try and get out of the cells in some fashion.
Cool.
So
I made a toot toot. I tried.
Okay, you can't blame me that time because I clicked my thing.
no, you're fine.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah, I fucked up though because I didn't clear the turn order. So I'm gonna give you your 16, and Bear his 12.
This is just a test. Snake eyes, but it worked.
All right. At the top of the round, this first round is normal. We're not gonna have anybody breaking out. Dorman and Oscar, I need wisdom saves from both of you.
Fuck.
Okay, now I know it works. Hooray!
You're good.
Yeah, I got one of my cantrips in at least. I'm gonna try and add 1 or 2 others, but you know.
Just search for them and drag them into your character sheet as long as they're not Xanathars.
Oh shit! I can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the I tab.
Oh, that makes things so much easier. I've been manually copy pasting it the whole time. Thank you.
I will mention, take a gander at what spells you can take. Arcane Trickster is a bit limited.
Yeah, it's all illusion and enchantment.
So this guy's gonna try to bite you, Dorman.
Cool.
That's a miss.
Bites.
This one moves in, tries to bite. Crits.
Oops.
Oh,
18.
take 39.
What is that damage?
Okay. I'm not
Okay.
dead. That hurt. Pretty sure you ripped out a chunk of my throat.
Whoops. Sorry. I know I'm clicking random things. I apologize.
Shit
I
happens.
like delete things.
Dorman, it is your turn.
Touch.
So yeah, Oscar, you hear me go, ah!
Yes.
Because that fucking hurt. I'm really wishing I'd taken Vampiric Touch, but what's done is done. So I am going to Eldritch Blast both of these assholes, 1 to each. First
Okay.
to the top.
That's a
16
hit.
Second to the bottom. 12 to hit.
Both are hits.
Alright, so top bastard takes 14. Shit, I rolled max damage. Bottom takes 10. And I will... Yeah, you just, you probably see a spray of blood when this thing's teeth take a chunk out of me. And I will say, I could use some help.
All right. Oscar Meow.
Don't worry, friend. I got you. And I'm going to reach out and touch him with the Cure Wounds at maximum efficiency.
It's a total of 21 healing.
The level
Yeah,
3
thank you.
slot.
Go.
Hope that helps. Wait, I can also do bard stuff. I'm a bard. 1 second. I'm going to inspire my friend right in front of me as well. It's now a D8 actually. So please use
Sweet.
that on your next thing.
Thank you.
Okay. Top of the round. Gray and Apotham, you each get an action to try and get out of the cell.
I use acid splash on the cell wall.
Roll the damage. That'll do it.
He said the thing.
The cell wall the cell wall collapses and the door opens.
Ah, there we go.
If you'll both roll initiative for me, please. Make sure to click your token first.
Yeah, click token.
Matt. All right. And then next turn, at the top of the next round, Imarith and Terrell will be let out. It's the Gibbering Mouther's turn. They're going to try to continue tearing into Dorman. 21 hits, 16 piercing damage. The second one bites.
The dust?
19 hits,
Ow.
14 piercing damage.
Oh, I am unconscious. Oh, wait, wait. Actually, do those temporary hit points we have, were those still around? I'm guessing not.
Yeah, those don't like expire. as
Oh,
far as I
shit.
know.
No,
You
I
should have
have
7 probably.
I had 7, so cool. I'm not dead. Oh, I'm not unconscious. I'm barely conscious.
Dorman, your turn.
Would you stop biting me? And shut up. Eldritch Blast to the top
Hit.
and to the bottom.
Both of those are hits.
And yeah, I imagine that everyone else can hear me screaming at these things. I'm not being quiet.
Gray Malikov, it is your turn.
I'm going to cast a firebolt at these things.
Okay. That is a hit for 17 fire damage.
Doesn't Firebolt upgrade as well?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
why it's 17.
Oh, you don't
That's
get the bolts, you just get extra damage.
That is the solid hit. This one's almost dead. This guy's almost dead.
And then I do not have anything I want to cast as a bonus action at the moment.
Okay.
So yep, I'll just stay in the room at the moment. Alright.
Welcome back. Oscar.
My friend's still getting blasted.
Yeah, I look bad again.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
No, it's okay. I got you. I'm going to blast him again with the healing spells. Not quite as good as before, but pretty good still.
Heal for 12.
And we
Sorry.
You're fine.
we helping the bro tank. So
Do you want to count that as your attack?
No.
Well,
Okay.
my turn's not over yet. Hold on.
Because it's wrong. There is no roll to hit on that. It's a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
So with my bonus action, I'm going to use another bardic inspiration thing on my mantle. So pretty much the only person I can see right now is Dorman. but you can use your reaction to move with no opportunity attacks, and you gain 5 temp hit points.
Saying,
But if you want to reposition, that's a thing you can do.
yeah, I think you can take a hit a little bit better than I can right now, so I'm gonna pop back to here. Yeah, I'm popping back to here so they can't surround you. But I'm also not the primary focus anymore. No opportunity attacks. Thank you.
Okay, that's it for me. And I'm like, wait, get back in front.
Not Apotham, your turn. Sorry about that, by the way, Bear. I didn't mean to skip you.
No, it's okay.
I peek out. Well, first I'm gonna stealth to try to catch these things unawares and get a bearing of my surroundings.
Sure.
All right. And then I'm gonna just kind of move at half speed to peek around this corner. And I guess I see the bad guys over here.
Yes.
All right. Am I able to sneak attack them if they don't perceive me at range? Is that a thing in this?
With range weapons, yes. With range spells, no.
Yeah, there's no sneak attack on spells.
Not until they levers.
Ooh. Okay.
But
Yeah, you get the, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit it with a firebolt then.
Okay.
And pew pew. Does that work? Yeah.
That is a hit, and that is a kill.
Wait a second. I think that damage is wrong. It needs to be 2d10 because I'm level 5.
Yep. Roll another 1d10.
Ha. Go figure.
The flames rush up and over this pile of flesh, a shifting pile of flesh. One of its mouths opens, and a thin squeal erupts from it as the flames catch and begin cooking it alive.
Oh, shit, sorry. I'm trying to look at the information on that
You're fine.
for later.
It is the top of the round. Terrell and Immelrith, how are you guys going to get out of that cell?
Just ignore my test roll.
Well,
There we go.
so we heard the flute. Now we're hearing lots of, explosions and slashes and bad things going on out there. So I'm going to take the only party member that does not have dark vision. I'm going to spin him towards the thin wall. I'm going to tell him to cut. Oh, he doesn't have his sword. Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Use your
Dark-
shield.
Are there any weapons of any kind in this cell?
There are none.
Anything. Damn it.
Immelrith does have access to his spell book, which they didn't take.
Okay. Would a firebolt be enough to get through it?
Yeah, you can try roll damage. I'm not going to make you roll against the AC of a goddamn door. Which is good that I didn't,
Sorry.
because you rolled in that one. No, 12 will do it. No, the firebolt sizzles and pops, and the flesh wall dissipates.
Okay, so when I spin him around and he doesn't swing his sword because he doesn't have it, I just kind of like huff and shove him to the side and cast firebolt. And as soon as the wall burns away and I'm greeted with not a Thotham's face, I just kind of, I mean, hey.
Hi. Apparently I have magic now. Something
Pretty
about
cool.
this plane or this place has allowed me to call upon magics I didn't know I had.
And magic's pretty cool, huh?
Quite convenient.
Oh, you got something going on out there.
I don't know, but it sounds like a lot of.
Terrell and
move,
Immelrith, if you will please roll me initiative.
Move so Terrell can click on his guy.
I unplugged my headset. Damn it.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Who I was thinking of earlier. It's the two of you that sound the same to me.
Who, me and Ches?
No.
Oh, me and
Solace.
me and Brian. Yeah.
Yeah. You sound almost exactly the same. Because I was like sitting here. I was like, why is someone having a conversation with themselves? And then I looked at the Discord and I was like, oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, that's funny. I could tell the differences, but
I cannot.
it was a weird thing. Like when I went and visited Pat, like I've known Pat for like 10 years. I've known his voice for that long. So, like when we were both in the same room having a conversation, we just like didn't need to look at each other, and that was like weird.
Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
that's who I was thinking of. It's Apotham and Solidus that have the same voice. You know, like I have a pretty good ear for voices. I mean, my career I'm going into is literally designed around listening to people.
The gibbering mouther misses. Dorman, it is your turn.
Cool. So yeah, Dorman is going to say, "Sorry, I had to step back, but these things bite hard." And at the heart, he's going to Eldritch Blast this thing twice in the face.
Okay. Roll them.
I'm snarling in Sylvan when I cast these.
2 hits. 21
21.
damage. Gray Malikov, your turn.
Phantom.
And Firebolt.
Hey, it's Gray.
Solid hit.
16.
Little help here.
Terrell, your turn.
I can't see anything, so I'm just gonna yell.
Do you have like a torch in your inventory?
It says I do. Like, is that gonna do? I don't know.
I mean, you just gotta like.
You can have a
use your
torch,
weapon to
yeah.
light
If
it,
you
right?
Yeah, let's light that bitch up.
Okay,
Blaze it.
you use your torch to. You use your action to light a torch.
Hey, I can see. Where are we at? That was one action, so 5.
You can probably hit things with that.
If I look around, can I see my weapon or shield or anything?
All you see is walls and ceiling and floor of this pulsing pink flesh.
All right, I'm gonna keep moving this way then. Let's see, that's
Delicious.
10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna stand on top of this body and yell insults at the monster.
Okay. Oscar Meow.
Oscar meow meow. Reporting in. I don't have any damage spells.
You can't mock it.
Yeah, I don't think I can mock jellies. I tried that before.
Well, it's not a
psychic
jelly, it's not-
damage.
Fair.
I don't think they have brains.
They do.
I
You
don't
can
care.
viciously mock this thing if you want.
Oh, I was considering doing that, but I did not mean to click it. I meant to click the vicious mock.
All right.
Fuck, that was 2d4 too. He has to make a wisdom save. Like,
Yep.
Eat shit. Eat shit, you stinky slime.
No, he fails.
He's not taking any damage at all.
We'll roll
that's
another
okay.
1d4.
No, that's both of them. That's both.
Oh,
Nope, that's the damage. Yeah.
1 + 2.
not
How many are left?
one.
Oh. I'm just gonna step up and flank the thing and stab your rib, stab in the back, honestly.
Stab with what?
Oh, right. I can't do that. Can I take back my movement then?
Sure.
I can still cantrip without a magic book thingy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It depends on whether or not it has the immaterial component.
I don't think so. I can use a firebolt, right?
Yes. You could use firebolt.
Okay. Firebolt. Ooh.
That
Shit.
has verbal and somatic components, and yeah, that's good.
Zap.
Yeah. No, that kills it.
Yeah, I got another one. You can tell that the environment has started to get to Notapotham, and it's like he's receding and like turning back to a childlike state, just like trying to think everything's fine. You can tell he's quite perturbed as he giggles maniacally. Burn! Burn! Oh god, we've got to get out of here.
Oh, it's good to see the two of you.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here.
When did you learn to cast spells, not?
Apparently it's a new thing.
Yeah, what's with that? I saw
I'm
you
glad
run up.
to see it.
I saw you run up like you were gonna stab him, but you didn't have anything in your hand, and you shot him with fire. It was really confusing.
Yeah, I
Alright,
don't know. There's
where-
something about this place we're in. It seemed to have unlocked some or awakened some kind of magical ability within me. It's so strange.
I just woke up
Where
with
do
my
we
mouth.
stand on time? Who can continue playing? Who wants to stop?
I'm
I
good.
mean,
10 o'clock.
how much more you got prepped?
Welcome to the final dungeon, my guy.
You know,
This-
So we have then different question. How long is the final dungeon?
Long enough that I think we should probably stop here.
I think it's a good point for it.
Why are we in a heart?
Why are you in a heart?
Well,
What
I'm
is that sound? What's going on right now? Why is there a voice that continues to mutter, want, 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 in the back of your head?
Next week, I'm gonna give this thing a fucking arrhythmia.
Oh shit, we're in a heart, aren't we? That's cool.
And that is that for the evening, gentlemen. Thank you so much for playing.
This was a delight.